Today's video is about my favorite car ever produced, not only for me, but probably for a whole generation of people on this planet. It's the Volkswagen Beetle. And yes, Volkswagen means the car for the people. And it really is a car for the people. Everybody loved it and still likes it. It's a cute looking car, and the engines, you couldn't destroy these engines. And it was also a sign for freedom in a car, in an era when cars were still looking like this. Now look at this beautiful shape. Just everybody loved it. It has a tiny little engine, but at the time it was a lot of convenience. And of course, one of the things that made this car so special is that the engine is in the back rather than in the front. This is a 34 horsepower engine, and this is famous because it's air cooled, so you can drive that pretty much everywhere around the world and it will never give up. If you look on the numbers, of course, by horsepower nowadays you cannot compare it. But if you drive this car, I just drove it the first time in my life, and it's just, it's incredible. The most distinct style element on this car is probably in the front, because it looks like a human face, right? Or at least it looks like kind of a face, like a smiley. Here the eyes, and here the smile. It's the smile of a grandpa, but it's a car for young people, and it still looks always young. It's just so pretty. If you had an issue with the car, that means that something didn't work, it was easy to replace it because there was a network all over the world to replace each and every piece of the car. I love those wheel covers. They're just so pretty. On this particular Beetle, the fuel door is here on the side, which is really convenient and pretty much as we are used to have it right now. But in the past, it was in the front. So you had to go open the front, which is the trunk, and then there is the cover that you open and you directly insert the fuel in there. So I prefer this one. Take a look at these windows, and I don't mean the main window, which is basically functioning then like every other side window, but look at this tiny little triangular window here in the front. It's basically like an air condition or like a fan, because of course there was no air condition, so you could turn those windows in a way that they were directing the air from when you were driving that car directly to the passenger and to the driver in the car. And that's the way you do it. You just grab it. Inside is a little knob. You turn a wheel, you push it outside, and it doesn't stop here. You just carry on pushing. This is where it grabs the air from the front and leading it to the passenger. It's just so simple, but so efficient. Volkswagen Beetle. Really a tremendous car. Thank you to Sasha for letting me drive it for the day. It was a great experience and just underlines that this is the favorite car of my life. So this was the day with the Volkswagen Beetle. See you next time.